In the quaint town of Purcellville, Virginia, in Loudoun County, where we've discovered it's wine country. We'll talk about the history, the winemaking process, and what the future holds for Doukenie Winery. Tell me about your mother, who was the namesake for the winery.
My mother's name was Doukenie. Doukenie means Duchess. She came to this country at the age of 15, on board ship carrying this mandolin. She came with memories, a dream, and visions of the future.
Tell me about the memories.
The memories were of her childhood, where her father was a winemaker and a sheriff in Greece, going out yearly to harvest the grapes with all the neighbors was a memory that was a part of her when she came to this country. Because she came so young, those are the memories that she had. And when George bought property here in Virginia, the first thing she said to him, "George, grow grapes. You need to grow grapes." And as a result, he did. And all of this, as he said, if it wasn't for Nana Seed, none of this would have happened.
George, you have a beautiful winery here. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started?
In the early 80s, we purchased the farm, and at that time we did farming with cattle and sheep, and then we purchased planted grapes in order to sell to local wineries. Back in early 90s and around 95, we started officially making wine. We tried to do it ourselves for a couple of years, and then it got ahead of us. So it was smarter that we knew our limitations, and we brought in an official winemaker. And that's when we built this facility. And at that time we were doing only about 500 cases of wine a year. And now we're back up to about 4,000 to 5,000 cases.
Nikki, you have grown quite a bit. What kind of changes have you seen?
Well, when we began and we were only around 500 cases, everything we did was by hand, from the crush right on through. We used to sit on the floor in the basement and hand bottle 6 bottles of wine at a time, hand cork every bottle, hand label every bottle, and it was fun and cute and a lot of and entertaining. But after a while, when you reach 4,000 to 5,000 cases, then you have to become more mechanized. I guess the biggest thrill for me has been watching the quality of our wines increase every single year, and watch the joy of our customers who come back year after year and comment again on how high quality our wines are.
Sebastian, you have been in the business for 20 years. How old is this winery?
The vineyard at Doukenie Winery is 25 years old, and it's fantastic. With an old vineyard like that, we can really produce a high-quality wine.
Your grapes are delicious. Talk about the different grape varietals that you have here.
It's fantastic here because we have a lot of different varieties. We have the Cabernet Franc, the Cabernet Sauvignon, the Merlot, also the Petit Verdot, and Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and also Riesling.
And what is this?
This one is Cabernet Franc. It's one of the top grapes for Doukenie Winery for red wine, and it's very spicy with a lot of black pepper. It's amazing wine.
In the end, how do you ensure you're going to have a good product?
95% of the winemaking, it's in a vineyard, and if you take care of your vineyard correctly, the quality of your wine will be fantastic.
Sebastian, we're standing in front of many barrels of wine. Tell us about the aging process and how you know when the wine is ready.
Well, with the style of winemaking that I'm producing at Doukenie Winery, it's interesting to see that more you extract the flavor, more you really need to age the wine a long time. And at Doukenie Winery, we age the wine between 16 to 24 months. And after that, you really need to test very often to make sure that the quality is good, to determine the date of the bottling line.
And then how do you know when the wine is ready?
You need to test. You really need to test very often.
So what would you say is so special about Doukenie Winery?
The quality of the wine. We are producing very high quality wine at Doukenie Winery. We try to do the best to increase the quality of this wine every day, to the vineyard, to the bottle.
Sebastian, I've got to tell you, driving here, I was just in awe of how beautiful this winery is. What can people expect to see and experience who have never been here before?
Well, 2 things. I think the quality of the wine and the fantastic experience.
Can't ask for more than that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're going to have more Let's Talk Live right after this.